You know what's really concerning me? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot to pray for. I'll tell you what's my main concern. We're looking at the beginning, I believe, of World War III. I just want to say World War III is not Armageddon. I'll tell you why I say this. Benjamin Netanyahu is mad with Obama. He wants the okay to go ahead and attack to attack Iran. That's what this is all about. But if you notice, the whole Middle East is inflamed. And this whole video, just briefly, is about to give you a brief synopsis on the Middle East, America, World War III, and the Antichrist. Let me tell you, we are heading for a one world government. The whole world, the economy of the whole world is inflamed right now. And I just want to let you know that we have a lot to pray for. I don't care if you're an atheist or not. We have major causes to be concerned. Now, Benjamin Netanyahu is really teed off at Obama. I mean, let's tell the truth. Because he want the okay from Obama and to go ahead and attack Iran. That's what this is all about. Now, the entire Middle East is inflamed. It's in civil unrest. And every nation on earth is concerned about the Middle East. Why? Let's face the fact. The world oil supply. It is the world oil supply. Remember, Europe gets 50% of its oil from the Middle East, while America only gets about 20% of its oil. But what I'm saying, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot to pray for. Now, Iran has threatened, or admitted that has threatened to wipe Israel off the face of the map, off the face of the earth, the world. And now it says in Zechariah 14 and 12 that those who come to attack Israel, while they're standing on their feet, their flesh will rot off their bones, their eyes will rot in their sockets, and their tongue will rot in their mouth while they're standing. A more modern translation is melt. Now, there's nothing on earth that can do that but a nuclear bomb. And as the American dollar, which is the world reserve currency, slides down in value, you have governments, like I've said on numerous videos before, that are having meetings to replace the world reserve currency, which is the American dollar. And I just want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the whole world economy is based on oil. I mean, let's face it, that's why all the world, a lot of these people want to pretend that we're going to save people and bring democracy. It's oil. It's oil. That's how the Antichrist is going to take control of this. And remember, the entire Middle East, it says in the book of Songs, that the entire Middle East is going to form a coalition, and they're going to attack Israel. It's Songs 83, verses 4 and 5. And now you also have to be careful and watch for a European coalition. The European coalition is going to get stronger, economically and military-wise, and political-wise. They're going to grow stronger and stronger. Now it says in Scripture that the king of the north will occupy the Holy Land. Ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be a lot of wholesale dying. Those who are not set firm in the faith are going to disappear. They're going to waver. That's why Jesus said, will I find faith when I come? We have a lot to pray for, ladies and gentlemen. We're on the verge of a major military confrontation, and it's all going to stem right there in the Middle East. And as concerning the Antichrist, remember, he is not going to regard the God of his fathers. Now who do you think that could be? Is that some present leader? He is not going to regard the God of his fathers. A lot of people are crediting, well, he's the Antichrist, or this one, I'm not going to call any names. But the person who they think is the Antichrist is not the Antichrist. It tells you in the book of Daniel where he comes from. But I just want to tell you, we have to pray like never before. As I say in all my videos, to God be the glory. I have to do that in all my videos because that's my master. But ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot to worry about. We're on the verge of a major military confrontation, and it's all stemming in the Middle East. And let me tell you something. Romney wants to deploy aircraft carrier task force in the Mediterranean and the Eastern Mediterranean and in the Gulf. Romney wants to build up military forces in the Middle East. Romney would start World War III. Let me tell you something. Attacking Iran is not like attacking Iraq. Russia's behind Iran. True, Russia's not the superpower that it used to be, but it still has nuclear bombs. That makes Russia a threat. So we can't fool ourselves into jumping up. I know Israel is an ally, but we have to pray. Like we have to. That's an ally who we have to stand by. But we have to watch out, calling ourselves attacking all these different people. Like I said, every time we went over there in the Middle East, we wind up calling ourselves helping everybody. They wind up being a major enemy of ours. All over the Middle East, a lot of those people hate Americans. And like I said before, I'm tired of seeing our American men and women going over there dying and getting themselves blown apart. When you're not, the whole thing of this is oil. Freedom has nothing to do with it. The top 1%, not only in America, but all over the world, is oil. Who has control of the oil controls the world. It's greed. As we pull more and more away from God, sin grows more rampant. Unbelief in God. So I'm just telling you to keep the world, not only America, but the world in prayer. And this, pray that the Lord quick return. And pray your strength in the Lord. Because right now, our faith is being tested like no other generation in history. And there's more people right now being killed for their faith in the Middle East than at any time in history. God bless you, and pray.